All right. Good morning, everybody. So today we're going to be jumping in and pushing to finish The Wolf Among Us, the Telltale series. And yeah, so far, guys, man, it's been so good. The story really is just, I didn't expect it to be this good. So many twists and turns. I can't even imagine. You guys let me know in chat or in the comments, like, how many different ways can this one go? Like, because I feel like so far we've done pretty solid, though. We've done a solid job. We've been merciful. You know, we haven't been the big bad wolf that everybody thinks we are. But today we're going to be jumping back in, continuing this. And again, I want to tell you guys I appreciate all the love and support. It means the world to me. Start off by saying, Anderson, thank you so much, brother, for the 10 months, almost a year, dude. I really appreciate the love. Everybody in chat, hope you're all having a great day. So let's get this going, guys. Let's get this going. Episode 4, In Sheep's Clothing.
If you can't afford to look human, you're going to the farm. It's as simple as that.
Do you have any idea how much it costs to have an entire family in glamour?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
Crane must have taken a shard with him. The open arms.
Enjoy your stay.
Thanks, Bigby. And thanks for covering for me last time, too.
Bigby? How could you do this to me? I guess I finally see you for who you are! Tell me who did it! Just tell me who did it! I know you know!
I don't think he did it.
What?
Look at him. Do you really think this man murdered these women?
It was a good show, but, you know.
Just take him, okay? Take Crane.
Well, this is gonna be a beautiful relationship we have with you guys. Really, I mean it.
The Bloody Mary is so...
Old, in with the new. Long live the Queen.
David, thank you so much for the membership. Welcome to the fam.
See you around.
Hollow point bullets are a nasty business. The silver slug deformed and shredded on impact.
He'll be okay, though. He'll be okay?
His internal organs are positively riddled. If I don't extract every single scrap of silver, he's liable to suffer some long-term toxicosis. Easy there. Try not to move.
Bigby.
We can't keep meeting this way, old boy. I figured I'd be done before you were conscious, but there's little I can do for the pain. Just stay still and let me finish.
Please, Bigby, don't move it. Doctor.
Look, I'm a bit engaged saving his life at the moment, but if the fractured extremity concerns him that much, he can set it himself. Not bad. That'll do, I suppose. He's lucky to be alive, and he won't be next time if he keeps going like this. He didn't listen to me before. Maybe he'll listen to you.
I don't know about that.
Well, he should. There are limits to what even I can do.
You know, I can't hear you.
Quiet. Just relax. Excuse me, Miss White, but perhaps it'd be better if you gave me a few minutes to finish with him.
I think I should stay, at least until he's out of the woods.
Believe me, Bigby couldn't be in better hands, and I need the space to work, so if you wouldn't mind, we'd appreciate the headroom.
Stick around, all right? I don't know if I trust this guy.
Oh, please, I could do this with my optic nerve severed. We'll be done in a moment. Just please, give us the time.
Hey, Doc, how much longer?
Colin, leave him be.
It's finished when it's finished.
'Cause I once watched a vet sew a turtle together in 10 minutes flat.
Colin, you're not even supposed to be here right now.
Oh, really? Where am I supposed to be? I'm here to take care of my friend.
With what? Your hooves?
Hey, listen,
Please,
lady.
keep it down back there. Thank you.
Could you please not distract the doctor while he has my chest cut open?
Yes, that would be helpful. There. All done.
Great.
This isn't a habit you should keep to. Having visits with me. And, well, this time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Damn,
Miss
so
White.
Bloody Mary's got the juice,
He'll be
chat.
fine for light duty, if he can figure out what that means.
He knows what it means. It's just been an unusual couple of days.
I know, but please, don't give him the excuse. His body will eventually give out. Take care of him, please.
I will. He'll need rest, I assume?
Sleep mostly. Just keep watch, and make sure he doesn't get into further altercations.
I'll try.
Anyways, guard against, as they say. Miss White, Sheriff, Colin.
Swiney.
Ariana, thank you so much for the membership. Welcome to the fam. We're doing both episode 4 and 5. Yeah, we'll be finishing the
So-
game today.
How do you, feel?
Like
It's
shit.
Bigby, Snow. He'll be okay.
Like shit.
How do you think I feel? Like shit.
You should see how you look.
You had us... you had us worried there for a while. You stopped breathing, you know, when you passed out or died, I guess. It kind of scared the hell out of me. I've never seen you like that. And when Swinehart arrived, you know him, he's never worried. And even he thought you were... I don't know. It was just awful.
Snow, I'd never leave you.
Yeah, you were really fucked up, man. You look like when you take an action figure and bend its limbs the wrong way.
Colin...
I'm just saying, I was
Just ruin the
worried about him,
moment,
is
dude.
all. The guy hasn't had a night's rest in days.
Well, I'll get some rest when this whole thing is done.
What whole thing? What's even happening out there? I mean, do you guys have like a plan or something? And who should I be asking? Should I be worried about the Crooked Man taking over? Or is Crane still the thing?
The Crooked Man, Bloody Mary, the Tweedles. This is bigger than what I thought it was.
Yeah. The Crooked Man came out of the shadows for a reason. For him to attack us so blatantly like that. He either feels invincible or desperate.
Well, if those are my two options, I don't think I'd pick desperate.
What do you mean?
You traded Crane to save Bigby. I'm just saying, that's not exactly something you do when you're playing with house money.
So he called my bluff. It's not like I'm gonna let Bloody Mary just murder. It was a split-second decision, and I don't care how it looked. I'd make it again and twice on Sunday.
All right, I'm not faulting you.
Yeah, thanks, Snow. for all that back there.
No problem.
Thanks? You're not pissed that Crane's flown the coop? Or that the Crooked Man thinks he's got snow under his thumb?
We're all mad about it, Colin. But it's not like we had a strong choice in the matter.
What else could Snow do? If she didn't hand him over, my ass would be down the witching well, and Crane still would have been taken.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
All I
Hello,
care about
Colin.
right now is just what does the Crooked Man want out of this? I thought he was just a loan shark, but clearly he's operating in other circles. It can't just be about Crane, right? Getting him out of town? Is this all about the murders? Crane can't be useful to him anymore. So what could this have to do with Faith and Lily?
Crane was a puppet, and the Crooked Man worked the strings. This is all about control of Fabletown.
But then what do prostitutes have to do with it? Lily and Faith?
I don't know how it all works out yet, but I know it does. Somehow.
The Crooked Man declared war against us last night. At least that's what I thought when it happened. But now I see this war has been going on for years. We just haven't noticed it because our way of doing things is broken. We need to do things the right way.
What does that mean, the right way?
What do you think I mean?
I don't know, but it suspiciously sounds like your way. Bigby's the one on the front lines. You can't give him a leash. He doesn't work that way.
Yeah, wait, what do you mean? What is this right way?
We haven't been doing a good job. You and I.
What?
So, starting now, we do everything cut and dried. By the book, straight as an arrow.
Pure as driven snow.
I'm not saying I'm the arbiter of...
Sure you're not.
This town has enough monsters. What happened last night, what you turned into, it can't happen again.
We need monsters. To fight monsters.
Colin, if I really believed that we needed him to lose his flippin' mind at a moment's notice, then that would mean I'd lost all faith in our ability to help this town.
No, Snow's
Just let
tripping.
that side of you be done, okay?
We were under attack, Snow. What did you expect me to do?
There are degrees.
Degrees? I only ever do what's necessary.
Really? Do you believe him?
Yeah, I do.
Look, Bigby, I care about how this is done just as much as I care about it getting done.
So for that, you want to give him a handicap? Like the bad guys will worry if shit gets sloppy. Everybody wants Bigby to smile and shave and take a shower now and then. Hell, I'm practically the president of the Bigby Don't Be Such a Dick Club. But this is the wrong fucking time to put shackles on him.
Well, at least someone understands. Thanks, Colin.
He'll get the job done. Just let him do it.
I'm going to let you do it, okay? It's just that now that I'm deputy mayor, I need your respect. And this situation has to end.
What situation?
All unglamored fables starting today have to go and stay at the
Oh,
farm.
give me a fucking break. Are you gonna let her talk to me like that?
It's been the rule for a reason, Colin. And Bigby knows it's for the best of the town.
Yo, chat, hold on. Yo, what is going on? She's on a fucking power trip, dude. She's on a power trip right now. What the fuck? Like, I was trying to keep her happy, but she's trying to put a leash on me. Now she's trying to like, enforce what? Like what? Nah, chat. I'm not enforcing that shit. Colin's fine, dude.
It keeps everybody out of trouble.
And what if a Monday does see me, huh? I'm a pig, not a mouse with a hat and a cane. They know what a pig is. It's not the end of the world.
Fuck.
If Snow says that's the way it's gotta be, that's the way it's gotta be.
What? Are you kidding me?
If you would simply get a glamour.
Get a glamour? With what money? You think I can work? I don't even have thumbs.
Wolf's residence.
That's rude.
Oh, Buffkin, what is it? Okay, I'll let him know. Thanks. Guess who's waiting in your office right now? Nerissa.
Nerissa?
That broad from the puddin' and pie?
Yes. Apparently, she told Buffkin that she has something she needs to talk to you about. But that she'll only tell you. And what do you think that could be?
Bigby's got an admirer. You always do well with the, disenfranchised. Something about your prickly demeanor attracts him like a moth to a flame.
She knows something. She's helped me a little with the case. Maybe she has something else.
Maybe she does. I should get back to the business office. I've left Buffkin alone for too long taking calls. And I
don't
should
want to start
probably
issues
change
with
out
Snow.
of these clothes. Consider the discussion tabled, but not over. Let me know when you're done with Nerissa.
Aye, aye, Captain. She's a piece of work. Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Nah, Colin.
I mean, she seemed real serious about it, but I can still hang out here, right?
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you.
See?
Don't worry about it.
Thanks, Bigby.
That's my boy. That's my boy. We ain't getting rid of Colin, chat. You know, it's one of those. He tell me to show, I'll be quiet, but when he leave, I'll be talking again. All right, hopefully that was the end of Snow's
Hi,
power trip.
Sheriff.
Hi, Nerissa. Have a seat.
Are you okay? You didn't look good last night. I wasn't sure you'd be, around.
Let's just say I've been better.
Huff and puffs. Not many people smoke those. Thanks.
So what is it you wanted to talk to me about? I know what you did for me, sending me to the open arms. And I think you want to help me again.
There's not a lot that I can talk about. You know that.
So that spell Crane was trying to break. It's not just while you're at work, huh?
What I mean is, I don't want to waste your time, but I don't want you wasting your own time either.
Back in the dressing room, at the pudding and pie, I told you what I was looking for, and you found a way to tell me. You sent me to the open arms. Maybe that'll work again?
You can try. I just... Go ahead. It might work.
You're here because the Crooked Man just sent Crane to the bottom of my list of worries. And you have something you want to say about that, right?
These lips are sealed. If I could answer you just like that, I wouldn't have had to make that appointment with you.
No, I guess not.
sometimes we have to find our way through life on our own, grasping and fumbling in the dark. I used to have friends to help me find my way, but now they're gone, and I don't know what to do. Is this making any sense?
Are you trying to say something about Faith and Lily?
What I'm saying is friends matter, and I don't have any left. So I hope you're looking after yours. Are you? Look around you.
It's my job to look out for people, and not just my friends.
I'm sorry. I thought I could do this. I need you to know I want to help, but...
It's okay. Take your time.
I'm sorry if I'm wasting your time. I thought I knew how to say it.
Ribbons. Faith wore one too.
Do you like it? Do you?
How can I? It's a tool to keep you stuck in that life. Subservient. That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it? Can't we just take the ribbon off?
No! These flips are sealed!
What?
You can't! Just stay back! You can't do that!
Slow down. It's all right. I'm not gonna do anything.
Please, don't.
Okay. I get it. So the ribbons, if you take them off...
If anyone finds out I came here...
That's probably snow.
Listen, Sheriff. Can you keep this conversation between us?
Of course.
I could be in a lot of... trouble.
I won't tell anyone, don't worry.
Thank you.
Sorry, I just need to talk to the sheriff for a moment. Please excuse us.
1 minute.
I might have a new lead for you, but I don't know how solid it is. Beauty and Beast called the office just now. They said they wanted to talk to you about something. I wonder if they've heard about Crane.
Thank you for listening, Sheriff. You should go on to your next business. I don't think you'll be wasting your time.
Wait, you don't have to go. That was... abrupt?
It's one way to send a message.
What did she tell you? I didn't mean to rush her out. Did you get anything from her?
Don't worry. I handled it. She couldn't talk because of the magic, but we managed to understand each other. I did my job, my way. What did you expect?
Do you really want to know? Because you have given me reason to doubt you. Surely even you can see that. And the past few days have been... trying.
You didn't see any blood, did you?
Bigby, that's not
I was perfectly fucking professional. She and I had as good a conversation as we could, given the circumstances. And I'm pretty sure she left convinced we're on the right track.
Okay then. Good work. So, about Beauty and Beast, do you think there's something to it? Is this the right place to look? What could they know about the Crooked Man? Or do you think they just heard about last night?
That's what Nerissa was doing, telling us to go there. I think she made it as clear as she could have.
You know, Beauty came to me a while back. She was looking for financial assistance. I told her there was nothing I could do, and she said that meant she'd have to go somewhere else. Bigby, you don't think she meant that she was going to go to the Crooked Man, do you?
That would explain why they called.
We need to solve this before something else happens. Who knows what?
I don't know what it
have
is about
other
Snow,
matters to
man.
attend
She's...
to.
She's acting super like... I don't know. You guys know what I mean.
You didn't want to tell me what you were into either.
Good reason. Look what happened.
So that's back on me now. I thought we agreed that was settled.
You said it was settled. That doesn't mean I have to agree to it.
And when were you going to tell me?
Oh. What do you want? Well, you're just going around knocking on doors? Stirring the pot?
You called, right? Or, was it Beauty?
Why would I call you?
Beast,
Listen, I've had a shitty night.
You think you're the only one?
And I really don't want to deal with the runaround. Snow said you called and wanted to talk to me.
Well, I didn't call. Must have been Beauty. She's been surprising me a lot lately.
Can I...
So have you, Bigby. Yet, with all the sneaking around and secrets, somehow I'm still the bad guy in this. I've had to hear about it all night long from her.
Who is it? Who's there? Beast?
Are you gonna let me in or what?
It's your pal, Bigby.
Hi, Bigby. Please excuse us for just a minute. Can I talk to you in private?
Yes, let's.
I guess I really do have the smallest apartment in the woodlands.
I can already tell you're going to make a problem out of this.
What's he doing here? We don't need to bring him into this.
Beast.
I just don't think we can trust him. Not after the way he went behind my back. And then you run and call him again?
Well, I trust him.
Of course you
Talk
do.
about living
He's
in the
keeping
past.
secrets for you.
It was one little thing. Do you want to keep fighting about that? Or do you want to try to sort this out?
All I'm saying is we can handle this on our own. You didn't have to bring him here.
We're out of money and answers. That's why I called. We'll finish this later, but we need to talk to Bigby.
Fine. If you want to talk, we'll talk.
There they go. Tim, how you doing?
Sorry, it's been a long night.
Yeah, you know what they say. Centuries of marriage come with centuries of baggage.
I gotta say, your place, it looks, expensive.
What do you mean by that?
Beast!
No, really, I want to know. What are you trying to say, huh?
Nothing. It's a nice place you got here.
Thanks, but that's really not why I called.
Is this something about that loan you took out? From the Crooked Man?
I didn't know what else to do, so...
We should deal with this on our own. Bigby's just going to complicate
I
things.
called him here, and I want to see if he can help us out. Why are you being like this?
I'm just trying to do what's best for us. That's all I ever do.
Well, what kind of trouble are you in? Either it's the money, or it's something else.
I gotta know one thing first. What if we did have something to say about the Crooked Man? What if we talk, and you don't get him? And all this comes back on us? We'd be risking a lot. We've seen what happens when you cross the Crooked Man. And I don't know if it's worth it. If you can't give us certain assurances.
We're just looking for a little peace of mind in this.
I can protect you, but only if you tell me what I need to know. And that means details. No more stonewalling.
We aren't.
And just tell me what's going on here.
Look, we're used to a certain kind of lifestyle, okay? We couldn't just give that up.
We never meant for it to get like this. It's just that we had nowhere else to turn, and we got in over our heads.
There's not a lot of work out there. Who would we be if we just lived like...
You gonna answer your phone?
Hi there, you've reached Beauty.
And Beast.
And we're out doing something fabulous.
Let me just,
A day at the beach?
Skiing the slopes?
And we can't come to the
Hey,
phone right now,
we're not
so
done
leave a
yet.
message at the beep and we'll get back to you as soon as... humanly possible. Beep! That fucking message. I'm gonna come down there and bash your heads in with that machine if I have to call again and hear that fucking message one more time. I've been doing this long enough to know that if you had the cash, you'd have paid by now. So consider yourselves out of warnings. It's time to start thinking about how else you can settle this. Cause next time, I'm making a house call.
Who is that?
The Crooked Man's gonna get his, one way or another.
All I care about is, how can I find the Crooked Man? Who do I talk to? Where do I go?
The Lucky Pawn. That's where I borrowed the money. The Crooked Man's behind that place. I'd overheard people talking to Jersey about loans before. So, when I needed money, that's where I went. I didn't know what to do.
You could have told me.
You had enough on your plate.
Did you ever see the Crooked Man there? When you got your loan? Or just shopping?
No, never. But come on, it's his place. And the Jersey Devil never lets you forget it. I can see now that it was a mistake, but I'm not the only one who goes there, you know. I saw the Woodsman's axe there just the other day. It was in a display case.
I guess he's hit hard times too. There's a lot of that
Yeah,
going
Mary
around.
had the axe.
I can't imagine he has a lot of marketable skills.
Sometimes, Fables just don't have anywhere else to go.
Fucking Bloody Mary must go through there. She had Woody's axe last night. Tried to chop my damn head off with it.
Maybe if you go there, you can sort some things out.
I guess I'll go check out the Lucky Pawn. If I can't track down the Crooked Man there, maybe I can make enough noise that the Crooked Man will come find me.
Hold on, Bigby. Don't go there. Sounds like you're just going to get Beauty in trouble. And... you know that butcher shop, the cut above? It's the place on Tubman Street. Same block as the baker and the candlestick maker. Well, I've been delivering packages from there for a while. The thing is, it's for the Crooked Man. And I don't think it's meat in the packages. You gotta understand, I needed work.
You have to believe us. We didn't think it would get like this.
Well, what are you delivering? What's going on there? How does this fit into the Crooked Man's operation?
I couldn't tell you, but I do know this. It's the only meat market in town that doesn't carry filet. I'm not sure how much actual butchery goes on there.
How did you get involved with this?
Johann the butcher called. He had a problem with the refrigeration unit one night. But when I finished, it was your pal Mary who showed up to pay me. She said I was reliable. She liked that. And it's the only thing I've been able to pick up. And it's still not enough. I don't want Beauty to have to work, especially not where she was.
It's Mary you deal with? Bloody Mary is there?
No, Johann is the one who hands over the packages, day to day. But I've seen her around there. She, gets under my skin, I try to avoid her. But I don't need to tell you what she's
You're
like.
damn right you don't. I don't need a rundown on her reputation. If Mary works out of there, I need to look into it.
So we got 2 leads we can follow.
Just wanted to provide for Beauty. Give her the kind of life she deserves.
We shouldn't have to live like this, scraping to get by.
None of us should. We were royalty once. We were accustomed to a certain lifestyle. All we want is to make this place feel a little bit like home. You wouldn't understand, Bigby.
No, probably not.
So, where are you going?
We'll go check the
If this
butcher
all
shop
goes
first.
sideways, I'd like to know where it's coming from.
Let's go butcher shop.
I want to know what the Crooked Man is hiding at that butcher shop.
You know, Bigby, once you show up there, word is gonna spread. There may be nothing left for you to see if you go to the Lucky Pawn after.
Well, I guess I'll find out.
Wait, I don't know what you're planning to do when you find the Crooked Man, but is there any way you could help us out?
What do you mean?
Well, maybe you can make this all just go away.
We would really appreciate it. What do you say?
Can you help us out?
You're asking me to kill him, aren't you? Is that what you think I do?
No, of course not.
I don't know how you'd get that idea. We know that the Crooked Man is dangerous to all of Fabletown.
I'm gonna do my job. Lucky for you, that might just solve your problems anyway.
Oh, thank you, Bigby.
I'm sure you'll do the right thing.
What do people think? I just kill people randomly? I'm not like that, chat. I'm not like that. You guys know that's not how I get down. Pretty limited selection here. So they got some kielbasa.
Huh. Empty. Either he's got a whole lot of customers, or he doesn't have any. Right. Not very appetizing. Frozen solid. Who'd want to eat this? Bet that's what Beast was talking about. That logo looks familiar. I've seen this before, at Antique Greenleaf's.
Bigby Wolf? Well, welcome, Sheriff. What can I get for you? You interested in a particular cut? Let's see. What do we have in stock? Let's see what we got here. Flank steak on special. New York strip. I can have some wild boar in tomorrow if you like. Sirloin, ribs, roast, tongue. Got some tongue here. So, none of that interests you? What you see is what you get. Just meat. You won't find anything else. We do more wholesale and meat packing than walk-up service. I'd like to help you. Really, I would. But there's nothing here.
So you don't mind if I take a look around?
I guess not. Sheriff, Did you hear that?
What?
Oh, I'm real sorry. Hold on. I just gotta go check on that. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Butcher?
I just have to go see.
Okay, hit the red button.
Shit. I got it covered back here, Sheriff. I'll be right out. Just wait out front. I'll be right there. I've got a bit of a mess back here.
Relax, Johann. I just want to talk.
I'm sorry, Sheriff, but you're not supposed to be back here for safety purposes. Come on, damn it.
I'm just doing my job, Johann. What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They're gonna kill me. Oh God, she is gonna fucking kill me. He's gonna get me killed. Huh?
How you doing?
Please, Bigby. Please don't.
Bigby? What happened to Sheriff?
Please don't kill me, Sheriff. I don't want to die. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
If you don't talk, I might have to do just that. Is that what you want, Johann?
No, please. You don't have to do that. I'm dead. Either way. They said to me, Johann, you can keep your life and lose your shop, or lose both. What would you do? It was a simple choice to make in the moment. Easy, even when they got you on a hook in the deep freeze.
Just open the door, Johann, and it won't be your problem anymore.
I can't.
Why not? What's back there?
I don't know. Honest. I've never been back there. It's locked from the other side. Look, I just worked the front. That's all I'm supposed to do. I haven't been back there in years.
So you are a part of this. You've been bullshitting me this whole time. Where's Mary? Where's the fucking Crooked Man? So help me, I will put your head through that damn door. Tell me what I need to know. Now.
I don't know. I'm not part of their crew.
Crew?
The Crooked Man's people. Jersey Devil, D and Dumb, and that mental case Bloody Mary. You want to talk about the real butcher? It's her, not me. This is her place. I'm telling you, they muscled in on me, took over my storage and delivery a long time ago. All cause of that heat wave. That summer was even hotter than this one. Oh, I let Mary and those porkers stay cool in the meat locker one day, playing cards, having a great time. I guess they were sizing the place up. Shows what I get for being nice. I'm just a victim in this. I don't know what they do back there. I swear. And I don't want to know. I'm not allowed to know.
Well, we're about to see what's back there. And then we'll see if I believe you.
I knew this would happen. Didn't know when. But there would be the day.
Shh.
Bigby's strong as fuck, dude.
What is this place?
I told you, Bigby. I don't know. They muscled me out. I swear, I don't know anything more. I haven't been back here when it was like this.
Warning lights.
It's business. It's all I've ever had. I guess that's why I stuck around when they took it.
Damn it. You can't act like you're forced into this and then turn around and help them. You'd still be here if you hadn't flipped that switch out there.
I had to. Huh. You come in here making trouble for me? But you only give a shit now because the Crooked Man stepped on your toes or something. Where were you when they took this place from me?
You didn't even fucking say anything,
dude. It hasn't been
dude.
easy for me. You think I want to live with this at my back? I needed help. I needed your help.
Well, I'm here now. I'm gonna sort this all out. So this is what Beast was delivering. Glamours, other kinds of magic. Could be dangerous stuff. That symbol. It's on all the packages. What is it?
That's the Crooked Man's, brand. It's on everything that goes in and out of here.
So you do know something, huh? Is that a wheel or what?
I guess they never used that thing on wolves, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
It's from back in the homelands. A torture device. It came over here with the rest of our stories. Not that Mundies need any help coming up with that kind of thing. It makes people crooked. By breaking their bones and... Do I really need to explain this?
So I wonder why they call him the... So what story is the Crooked Man from, Jad? I don't recall him.
Looks like math or something. Shit. Is everybody on here? You know anything about this?
I don't know. A lot of fables out there need a lot of things.
He lives in a crooked house?
Maybe just don't touch anything back here, please?
What are they making here?
I'm just a butcher. You want to talk T-bones? That I can do. This stuff is out of my league.
There are a lot of nasty spells you can make with the right equipment. Chains? Who's getting chained up here?
You can't think I'm the only one the Crooked Man has under his yoke.
Don't you see what's going on here? All these fables, getting magic from him. Business is booming. He's got all he needs. The gear, and slave labor to work it. So these must be the raw materials. No wonder he needs so much.
Oh yeah? Why?
Doing it like this. It's bound to be cheaper than the 13th floor.
This is just horrible. The things that must have gone on here.
It's the pudding and pie girls with the ribbons. Whoever he's got in here in these chains. He's enslaving Fables. On my watch. People just don't know the real cost of getting something cheap.
You don't have to tell me.
That fucker Crane knew all about it.
Yeah, what about Crane? If this all... I mean, finding the Crooked Man is so fucking important, why don't you ask your boss?
Snow?
No, Crane. He said he knows where everybody is. I don't know how, but he's got some way. That's right. It was that creepy magic mirror with the big green head and all. Why don't you just use that? Find the Crooked Man that way. And leave me alone. Yeah, with stuff like that mirror, I'm surprised that you ever need to leave the office. Can't you just vaporize anyone who gives you trouble? Do it right from your living room. Smoking cigarettes with your feet up.
None of your business, Butcher. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, if they got their hands on an important magical item, there's only one place they'd take it. The Lucky Pawn. They probably took Crane there, too.
The Lucky Pawn. If I can find the mirror piece there, I can find the Crooked Man.
Hey, hold on. Well, I'm real happy you found what you're looking for, Bigby. But what about me? Huh? What the hell am I supposed to do now? I'm gonna have to spend the rest of my short life looking over my shoulder for Bloody Mary. They won't care that I held up my end. There's no way to get out of this.
You won't have to worry, Johan. I'm gonna take him down.
Thank you. Thank you, Sheriff.
All right, Miguel, what's going on? Huh? Huh? Oh, it did?
Jersey, don't give me that shit. What the fuck is the point of having a system if you're just gonna...
That's my fucking
Jack,
system.
what the fuck is going on?
But you...
I'm,
you're the guy who
just
makes
gonna...
sure-
I'm the guy that keeps shit in order,
you know.
and that's it, Woody. If you love your ex so fucking much, why'd you pawn it in the first fucking place, huh?
I didn't pawn it, asshole. It was stolen from my apartment.
You don't want no part of this, pal. You push me one more time, and I will have one hell of a mess on my hands. And I really don't feel like mopping out this room today. So I'm giving you one more shot to thank me for my sunny attitude and generous disposition. Turn the fuck around and walk out that door with your life. Walking out with your ex or whatever other bullshit is not on the table. So get the fuck out of my sight, hit the bricks, see you later.
Hey, what's going on here?
The fucking hell!
Christ, and this fucking guy too?
Are you kidding me? It was here. It was right fucking here. What did you do with it?
How the fuck do I know?
Listen, you bald little dipshit. You're gonna... You piece of shit.
Cool it, Woody.
Back off, dog. This doesn't concern you. We don't need the business office involved in this shit. I just want what's mine. My axe.
What is your fucking problem?
Just stay out of my way, all right?
How you feeling today, Sheriff? Still looking for whoever killed them hookers? Or are you done chasing your tail?
Where's my axe? Who'd you give it to? It's my fight, damn it. Go sniff around somewhere else.
Woody?
What?
Protected your friend. Too bad you couldn't protect those whores. Go on, try to stop me.
Fucking stay down. There she is. Hey, assholes. I found her.
The magic mirror's missing shard. Where is it? Bloody Mary brought it here, didn't she?
You don't know anything about anything, do you? What do you have? Nothing. That useless bitch Snow White and a broken fucking mirror. No fucking friends. And no clue about who was really running this town.
Where's the Crooked Man? How can I find him?
You can't find a Crooked Man. No one can. Oh, the door to his house. It bounces around. Never in one spot. You'll never find it. Even Crane had to use the magic mirror. They dumped all his shit here. Bloody Mary uses this place like a fucking dump. Fucking bitch.
Why just tell me this? Are you trying to rush me out of here?
I'm trying to make a point, dog. You can have all the information you fucking want. It's not gonna help you when the time comes. And that time, it's a-comin'. Just go on. Get Crane's shit and go. Not that it's gonna do you any good.
See anything?
Crane's coat. No time for traveler's checks, huh? That sick piece of... The shard. It's the shard. Finally.
Why didn't he take the revolver there?
Hey, Sheriff. Those girls are still dead. Oh, and there's nothing you can do to bring them back. And I don't know what they did, but I do know this. Oh, if they're dead, it's 'cause the Crooked Man wanted them dead. That's all it takes. So you can raw smash the place up. Shit, you can wail on me all you want, but what good is it gonna do you? 'Cause he ain't in your town. You're in his. And he sure as shit is ready for you.
Out of smoke?
Yo, the woodsman came through though.
Shitty brand.
You're welcome.
I'm not gonna lie, I was having trouble deciding which one of you to hit with this thing.
My man just wasted the whole cigarette.
Jersey was wrong, you know.
About what?
About those girls. There is something you can do about it. You can get the fucker who did it. Ain't that the plan?
Yeah, you're damn right it is.
All right, you go do it then.
Hey, Woody.
Yeah?
You gonna be all right?
You know me.
'1988 Eagles fan, what's going on? How you doing today? Thank you for the super chat. Need to stop playing nice and start catching body. Nah, dude. I gotta restrain myself. I've been getting in trouble.
I don't care who killed the prostitutes. If Crane was helping himself to the community coffers, it means his hand was in my pocket, and you just let him go!
I don't know what you heard, but it didn't happen like that.
Are you denying the fact?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in. Now, Miss White,
Sheriff Bigby has returned.
Ah, there's the old wrecking bowl himself.
Bigby, where have you been?
I'm not finished here, Miss White.
You will have to wait. Just one moment, please.
Look what I found.
Seems your dog wants a biscuit.
I'm not in the mood. And you've got a lot to answer for.
Oh, really?
Buffkin, get this piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss White.
Finally, things are swinging back in the right direction. Good work, Bigby. You've been gone all day. What did you uncover? I thought you were going to report back to me. I mean, it's fine. So what else did you find out?
I gotta say, this thing reaches a lot further than we thought. The Crooked Man has something on everybody. It wasn't just Beauty and the Lone. Beast was working for him. His goon, the Jersey Devil, is putting the squeeze on all kinds of Fables down at the Lucky Pawn. And he's got Fables enslaved at the butcher shop, making black market magic.
This is worse than we could have imagined.
But that's over now, because we got the mirror. And once it's fixed, we got him. That's how Crane did it. That's how we're gonna do it.
Excellent work. Really.
Sheriff, I could use your assistance. Would you join me at the mirror?
Army, thank you so much for the gift. I appreciate
Don't
it.
go far, Sheriff. I'd like to have a few words of my own with you.
Why'd you put the hurt on Flycatcher? Were you hiding something down at the Tweedles? Or was it just for fun?
He worked for them, didn't he? I couldn't be sure that he wasn't involved, and I didn't want him interfering. I was simply endeavoring to make the search a speedy one. Surely you, of all people, can't fault me for getting overzealous in the process.
I don't buy it. I have more important things to deal with right now. You can be sure that we're gonna have a long fucking talk about this when I'm done.
I do so enjoy our talks. I'll wait with bated breath.
I don't understand. This piece just doesn't want to join the rest. Do you have any idea why?
Got me.
Not necessarily.
Well, where did you find it? What has it gone through since being separated from the rest? Shattering is a very traumatic experience, you know. So this process can be a little touchy.
I found it in Crane's coat. Last person I saw with Crane or his coat was that psycho Bloody Mary. Maybe she had
Ah, yes, Miss White was asking about her. That explains it. You know who and the mirror have a very unhappy history with each other. How would you like it if she tried to use you as a doorway?
I think I already know the feeling.
Well, I think I know how to proceed now. It will just take a little extra coaxing, that's all. Thank you for your help. It could be a while, Sheriff. I'll find you when it's ready. Besides which, he might not want to come out with you watching.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
If you ask me, you're everything that's wrong with Fabletown.
Is it fixed? Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
If you're so self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business.
I can't take those two right now. We're trying to catch a murderer, and they're over there bickering about bureaucracy. We're at war. Don't they realize that?
Do you need some help over there?
Yeah, thanks. Go talk to Toad. But just so you know, we can't pay him. He really needs to go to the farm, you know. So just break the news and be done with it, okay?
No budge on that bloody glamour. I only came in to see.
Damn, yo, she's making me do the...
Toad, come here.
I thought I made myself very clear.
I see how it is. Passed off to an underling, eh? Why am I not surprised? Well, you did cause what damage brings me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it. I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is. Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff, but I've taken a real wallet because of you, and you can't deny that.
Toad, this is the business office, not a bank.
You're always talking about glamours and how it's my responsibility. Well, what about your responsibility? My car, total, the gaping maw in my wall, any of us sound familiar? I'm not looking for a handout, just what's right. I need it, Bigby.
Look, Crane left us in the lurch here. You just can't be handing out cash unless it's something, urgent. I wish I could help.
Me and my boy getting shipped off to the farm is pretty bloody urgent to me. And I even brought in this damn magic coat. I could have sold it, but I know you wanted it.
This isn't exactly a new problem with you, Toad. You know that if you're out of glamour, I gotta send you to the farm.
Well, how about your friend the pig, Is he going to the farm too? Yeah? You thought we didn't know about him, huh? A worst-kept secret in Fabletown. For a friend, the rules will bend.
Colin stays out of sight, for Mondays at least. Can you say the same?
Fine, I get that. But might I propose a very simple solution? If you give me one more chance and hear me out, I'll see a way for me and me boy to stay. I'm not gonna ask for any more than I need. I just want to stay. So what do you say you just give me enough to cover me glamours and we'll call the rest a wash? Please, Sheriff, don't take TJ from the only home he knows. This old glamour rule is oppressive. I've done nothing wrong but look different. You know it's not right, burdening the weakest of us like this.
Fuck, dude. Should have took the money and oh, dude, yeah, we put it back in the pocket. We could have pocketed all that cash, dude. We out here with the membership. Welcome to the fam. Chat, this is so hard. See, it's hard for me to be a savage, you know what I mean? I can't, I wish I could help him. I don't have the money, chat. When we found that money in the coat, we left it. Yeah, we left it, man. It's gotta go to the farm, chat.
This world isn't kind to those of us who can't pass for human.
Look, you were unglamoured 3 days ago, and you're still unglamoured now. I can't ignore that. But if you go to the farm, things cool down here a bit, maybe you can come back at some point. Best I can do.
What a crock of shite. Government by the Fables, for the Fables, my arse.
Bluebeard, you want to talk? Now's your chance.
I've just made my donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
Well, at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
He's not?
For now. Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason. You know that as well as anyone.
I did it. He'll be gone tomorrow. Him and TJ.
It may not have felt good, but it was the right thing to do. You know that. I know I should be asking how it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened. To Faith and Lily. You've seen his world. Do you have any idea why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand or if it was one of his goons, but someone did. What would make a person do that?
If there's one thing I figured out, it's that the Crooked Man is all about control. It's what he does with the loans at the pawn shop, the magic he peddles, chains, ribbons. Maybe Faith and Lily weren't doing what they were told. Or maybe they just tried to leave.
Sheriff, Miss White, I believe the mirror is repaired.
I have to say I have been better. But thanks for putting me back together.
I'm sorry, I have to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
Bars.
He's probably still waking up a little.
Yeah, I want to see where he's ended up, too.
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until then, not a peep. Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So please, please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
just happened?
We pointed you in the wrong direction and looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings. So, let's not do that again, okay?
Looks like we'll have to track him down later.
You're right. We need to focus on the immediate
Bloody
threat,
Mary's got the
and that's the Crooked
juice, dude.
Bigby, we don't have a lot of time.
Are you having trouble with the rhyme, Sheriff?
Mirror, mirror, no time to pout. So, where does Crooked Man hang out? I don't recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol on it.
Hold on.
The door. It moves.
Yeah, Jersey mentioned that.
Wait a minute. I know that door.
That's Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Bigby, wait! When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial. We can't just dispense street justice.
Yes, we can.
I know that emotions can run high, and you have your reasons to handle this a certain way.
I can't make that promise. This could turn sour, just depending on how the wind blows. I have to be able to handle it how I see fit.
If people are going to have faith in the Fabletown government again, we need to be fair. Show them that we're doing things the right way. I have enough to worry about here while I prepare the case against him. So I'm going to trust you to handle this properly. That is, if you think you're ready.
Of course I'm ready. I got no other choice.
I don't see how this is gonna work out good, chat. Just open the fucking door, dude. Is that little
Tim.
fucking Timmy?
What the hell are you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss. Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny Tim. I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal. I know you aren't here on a social call.
Hold on. You've just been waiting for me to show up? You knew I was coming?
That's what they told me. I don't know, they said you made it pretty clear. I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, this is the one thing I have to do. Please don't make this hard on me. I don't want to get in trouble.
Fine, lead on.
Thanks for understanding. This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard, or an escort for that matter. I was a little surprised myself when they asked me to do it. I thought it was a joke, actually.
I get it. You have a job to do. But you gotta ask yourself if you want to be involved with this guy.
Whatever you may think of him, he doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got. Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is going to get caught in the middle. And if you're here, it can't be good. So I hope you two can come to an understanding. A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office. But he's there. We need you But we need him too. What we don't need is a war. Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you. Thanks.
Am I some kind of a fucking joke to you? What did I tell you, eh? Stop laughing at me.
Oh, yeah? Mate,
Tell me who the fuck is back there.
The wolf I got a problem.
I don't exactly know.
You
I
needn't worry.
just mind the door.
He'll come around.
The boss is there.
And like Crane before
that
him,
much.
I'm sure he will prove himself quite handy to have in my pocket. Either he's smart enough to see this is for the best, or dim enough to do as he's told.
I say he'd be more useful killed, skinned, and made into a rug for me to wipe me shoes on.
He's right. He was fine when Crane was smoothing things over, but this guy off his leash is a whole other barrel of crap that I don't want to deal with.
So that's it then. Let's slip the dogs of war. None of you can see fit to stare him down. The best outcome you can picture is having him dead. I like to think a little bigger than that. You're not frightened, are you?
Yeah, it's easy for you to say. He didn't pull the claws out on
We'll
you.
tame the whelp. Like Crane, he will eventually be of more use to us alive.
Well, I don't like it.
It's not for you to like.
Excuse me, but I have a job to do. Sheriff Wolf, sir.
Thank you, Tim. I know the sheriff isn't the accommodating sort, but you handled it. You did well. You can go now.
Thank you, sir.
You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it. Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Chat, yeah. What am I supposed to do?
I've heard stories about you. In the old days, how you picked off those men one by one. Oh, how they screamed. The wolf is coming. And they would wait, hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it. Oh well.
Oh, okay. So did you send Colin to the farm? So most people decided to not send him. Did you attempt to remove? So I didn't try to take her ribbon off. So I'm in the majority a lot. So I was actually in a minority. Most people didn't send Toad to the farm. And then how did you respond to the Crooked Man? Me and almost half people lit a cigarette. Said there's no other way to do it. That was just a statement. You know what I mean? Here we go. Episode 5.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Do you even give a shit about us? The strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Damn. Whenever you finish the series, we go back and watch the different endings. I kind of want to play them. Maybe not right away, but... Like, just play it like a pure, like the Big Bad Wolf style playthrough, just straight savage.
You've come a long way. You must be tired.
I was actually thinking about checking out The Walking Dead again, okay?
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster, sirloin.
Got a scotch?
Only Tennessee whiskey, unfortunately. What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes? Some allotment of evidence. A witness, perhaps.
Your servant over there told me you did it.
That's a fucking lie! I didn't say anything like that.
Fine.
All I said was that this was your town, and nothing wouldn't happen without your approval, all right? That's it.
If only that were true. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with.
An unfortunate bit of business? You're gonna tell me right now who killed him?
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right.
What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
Tweedledee, please.
He's not gonna leave, so just give him up, all right?
No! If he thinks he's gonna come in here, act all tough, and we're just gonna...
That's enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie. However, like I said, I'd be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie. You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this!
And then
you told me
attempt to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this! You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage after everything I've done for you?
All right, let's talk.
You can't just hand me over. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers are?
surrender.
Get the fuck out of here!
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
I'm not going anywhere.
This could have gone so well. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you all fixed up.
Take this!
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Oh god. This way. Come on, George.
Oh, shit.
I know.
gun it.
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Come on.
Right. Fuck it.
Holy shit.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. How did this... Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
Oh, it's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here. Well, it won't be your fault. Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff? Had to say goodbyes first.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then?
You didn't
fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out. The both of you can go rot in hell.
Georgie.
You think I'm the one to fucking blame?
That's not what I meant. I was just trying
I know what you were trying to do.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him. Coming here, talking about options. Like it was that simple.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die. Do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you! You don't know the fuck about anything!
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other.
Damn, so when they take the ribbon off, it fucking cuts their head off, I think. That's why they both had their heads cut off like that. The ribbon got removed. Yeah, that's...
I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this?
Wait, those were your ribbons? You're in on this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the Crooked Man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it.
I told you. Sometimes all your options are shit. What the fuck are you supposed to do then?
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Just shut up.
You're right. It's your life.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them?
Don't...
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian,
Georgie.
no! Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit!
Damn it!
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh! Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the Crooked Man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright? For both of us.
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good. Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with.
That's not who I am.
Prove it then. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did. Let's not draw the...
Fuck. He's got to suffer, chat. You can't just kill him. We can't just kill him. We got to let him bleed out. Gargle on it a little bit, you know? We gotta let him suffer, chat.
It's out. What? You're just gonna leave me here?
I won't be a killer, Georgie.
You selfish bastard. Fuck you! Piece of shit.
There it is, guys.
Still warm. He's here, all right. Of course. So this is where they've been sending these.
Hit M with the beer mugs, 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 full score.
Tim, what's going on? How you doing today, brother? I appreciate the super chat, man.
Bigby Wolf. The big bad wolf.
Now, she might actually get shredded,
You
chat.
used to be something. They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
So what happens if you play this as an absolute savage? Just every decision you make is just fucking terrible. Will they fear me? Because I definitely have not been playing this as the big bad wolf that they...
Silver.
The big bad wolf. It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned? Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
Well, she's fast, dude. Damn, Bloody Mary's got the juice. Oh, she is so fast.
Where are you? Come out and face me!
Now we know why they all feared us. Holy fuck, dude. Yo, Bigby really holding back, chat.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds. I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
This is about protecting Fabletown. And some asshole murders 2 of our people. It's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again. My previous interactions with her have gone rather well.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Hey! I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Yo, Snow White better give him the fucking business, dude, or I'm a... Leoric 7-5, brother, how you doing?
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this
George,
thing
what's up,
happening?
brother?
Are you sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that You know, I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
What do you have to say for
Where
yourself?
the fuck do you get off?
Poor
You think you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porge who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Georgie paid for what he did. In the end, there was a fight, and he bled out from his wounds. It's over.
So he's dead? That's what you're saying?
I can't believe it was him. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White. Unless you plan to abandon the charter entirely.
Fine. Go right ahead.
Wait, that's not how this works. After the rest of your crimes are read through, then you will have an opportunity to defend yourself, but only then.
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come
involved.
on, it's obvious.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get on
but
with
we
it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell the fucking truth for
Georgie's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Helpful isn't the word I would use.
My comrades are another matter, and I'm sorry for the predicament they put you in. They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people, use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all in line.
You forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours.
No, you did it
because
to make money,
I
bro.
helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much, but they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor?
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true? I know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk about this.
Oh, we're not?
Bigby just
This
means
is
that-
important, and I'm glad it's being talked about.
You know why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Damn. So we got him, chat, the right way.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie
murders.
was working for you. Bigby got a confession
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
So, are we done?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let
killed
me just
them.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Yes, you're responsible.
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody?
That's
he
all I
was
did.
beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
That's
I
not
mean, a
true.
certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
He might as well have.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole. And I hope you rot at the bottom of the witching well for what you did.
Don't worry. He's gonna pay for it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
Nah, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
Wait!
What?
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe there will be more if he isn't stopped.
I don't get it.
So we get rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment, so I think
This is going nowhere.
Someone needs to make a decision. Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
Democracy, baby.
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Democracy, baby.
Yes, Sheriff.
Rip
Do what
his
you
head
think is
off.
right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
Chet, you could rip his head off. Chat, we can't rip his head off. That ain't it. That's not the answer. It's a little much. If we were playing like a full Savage playthrough, I could see like just fucking popping his shit right off, dude. But imprisoning him, that's definitely the old Bigby. That's not who we've become, Chad. We're not the big bad wolf anymore. All right, we're Sheriff Bigby Wolf. Okay. So what does it mean to throw him down the witching well, though? Is he gonna die? Or is that imprisonment?
No.
He has to die.
We can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Not this way.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still.
End it already.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you can't be
What
serious.
he's done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
All right, do it.
The choice is blank, the choice is blank, the choice is blank.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
You mean the choice is blank, the choice...
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Wait, what?
Take this!
You're done, Wolf!
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Wait, what the hell happened? Did it restart the... It somehow restarted the chapter. No one ever made that choice. It broke the game. They just never played... What, did they not build the game for the path we went, chat? Did we go on a path that doesn't exist? What do you mean I broke it, guys? I think we're good. Okay, we're good.
Not what I was expecting. Morning, Crooked Man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Work is work, I guess.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf? Flycatcher left his keys.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
I'm going! Jesus!
We only have like 5 minutes.
Then carry me for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit!
You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit! Just go grab that, would you?
Sorry about all this. I know this isn't your ideal situation here.
Wait! Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her?
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, 'cause when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
I'm sorry, TJ, but look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundies seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No, some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey, Bigby! Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
I don't know. He, must have run off.
Bullshit!
Saying goodbye?
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's
Scared.
not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Narissa, just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God. I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess, what's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her.
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
I did good.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon?
Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for. I'll see you around, Wolf.
Yo, how's it gonna end like that, dude? So most of us gave the Crooked Man Crooked Man a trial. I was actually in the minority of imprisoning him. We accepted the gift, and what were your last words to Narissa? Said, I hope I've done some good around here. Yeah, now we need the second. Yo, how long has the second game been in development, bro? No, for real, chat. And then you guys have been waiting years 2018. So you're telling me you guys have been waiting 6 years? You guys have been sitting on this cliffhanger for 6 years? Damn, that's rough, guys. I'm hoping that it comes out this year, so I only have to... Wait, 10 years? The game came out in 2013? Bruh. That's 11 years. I don't know. I really enjoyed it, though, guys. I had a good time. I had a really, really good time. Yeah. Yeah, Faith's dead. I mean, we really didn't end up with that many people dead. Georgie. I feel like we did good, guys. I ain't gonna lie, guys. This gave me this definitely continue the story. Pick up the graphic novels today. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, yo. The universe that they built this around is so good. It's so like raunchy and dark. Like I would not like, because at first I thought it had something to do with werewolves, but once like you find out it has to do with like fable, like the fairy tales and all the different like the stories, Beauty and the Beast, you know, Big Bad Wolf, Little Red, like, and then there's such a dark twist to all of it. Yo, it's so good. They could easily make this into like a TV series, like a straight up show, man. I would watch the hell out of it, dude. Do I understand what was being hinted at the end? So the only thing I was thinking at the end there is Nerissa was somehow Faith? Like they were the same person? Or, you know what I mean? Because she said the same thing that Faith said, and then it started playing back all the same like things that Faith said. So I was thinking that it was Faith. Talking about Sun Force, but about making bids of a list chapter. Yeah, Paul. I mean, we play so many games though, Paul, like so many. And you know, you got to think if I went through and like did clips and stuff like it was just, it's a lot of time that I just don't have to even do something like that. As much as I would love to, that would be awesome, dude. You know, if I could like break down every game we play but first of all, I don't think there would be a huge market in it. Like, I don't think like the viewership on those will be that great for the amount of work I would put into them. So I just don't feel like the give and take will really be there. But I am trying to figure out something, dude. Yeah, I was actually thinking about that last night after we spoke about it. You know, and trying to figure out the problem is a lot of these bigger guys that do like put a lot of their time towards live streaming, they have like full-time editors that they hire. You know, they got the overhead where they can afford to hire an editor to sit there, cut up the videos and stuff like that. And I mean, editors are fucking expensive. I've talked to a couple guys about it, and it's you know, it's within good, you know, their prices are understandable, but you know, guys are like, you know, I'll charge you $250 for a video, and it's like $250. And on average, I'll make $30-40 on that video if I'm lucky. You know what I mean? So it's like I can't pay somebody $250 for them to edit a video for me, you know, and then I only make $40 on it. I'm not guessing, Killmonger. This is over. I've tried videos in the past. I've done videos like this in the past. I've seen the views. It's been. Oh, you're talking. Oh, never mind. Killmonger's talking about something else. Whose head it was Faith? Anybody's, dude. That could not even have been Faith, man. We don't know because the glamours thing. Well, the glamour would have worn off, right? But yeah, it's rough, guys. Just trying to figure out. And then I got the other guy. Oh, you know, I'll do video editing for you on the cheap. And then it's like, but then what if the video pops off? It goes viral, and say I make a freaking $1,000 on that video. Then they're gonna be like, dude, where's my cut? You know what I mean? So it's kind of one of those back and forth things. You know, when money's involved, shit gets really murky. Need sponsors for products. So Patrick, I'm actually trying to look into more sponsored stuff. As you guys know, I don't really like doing sponsored, like, oh guys, fucking this remote is super good, blah 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 blah, buy this remote, like type shit. I don't even though this is a pretty good remote, it's for my monitor. I don't like to do that kind of content just because I would if it was something I truly believed in, you know, and was behind, but I don't know. I don't want to just peddle bullshit to my community. I've just never wanted to do that kind of stuff, but I am trying to work with game studios and you know, cover games that I necessarily wouldn't cover, but they're like, you know, they'll be like, hey man, can you promote our game for a live stream? And some of these companies offer me some decent money to check it out. So I was like, oh, you know, if the game falls within certain parameters of something I would actually be interested in, I would probably do it. But lately, I don't know, a lot of the games aren't really all that great. They're not games I'm necessarily interested in, and then they're not games that I really think you guys would be all that interested in. So then I'm like, no. You know what I mean? So I push most of those games to the side because, guys, if I go to my emails, I got probably 30, 40 sponsorships I could do right this second and make a ton of money. But it's just not stuff that I believe in. It's not stuff that I think will really be a good time. And yeah, I don't know. It's just how I am. But I know that a lot of, you know, big time content creators, like they do, if you want to elevate to the next level, you do have to somewhat take on sponsorships. But it's like, if I do take on sponsorships, I want good ones. You know what I mean? I want ones that I believe in. Like I would easily promote, you know, SteelSeries. I would easily promote Razer products. I would easily promote iBuyPower computers. You know, there's tons of things that I use that I truly believe in. Products that I think are top tier in PC gaming and stuff like that. You know, accessories, mice, keyboards, webcams, things like, but those companies don't want to work with me because I'm just too small. I'm a nobody in the world. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. You know what I mean? Yeah, I just raid fucking Shadow Legends. They've reached out to me more times than I could count. Yeah, I've my last 3 computers I've gotten, all been from iBuyPower. Absolutely love them. And yeah, I reached out to them for like a sponsorship, but they never got back to me. So it is what it is, chat. It is what it is. But like I said, I am looking into checking out more games because I do have a lot of, I'd say probably over the past like 4 months, I've started receiving emails a lot more from like game studios being like, hey man, you know, like they want like me to showcase their game. And I'm like, if the game's something I would showcase anyways, I'm like, yeah, what you know, what is it gonna hurt? You know what I mean? I'll showcase this game. I get to make a couple extra bucks, helps go towards the channel, and hopefully it's something that you guys enjoy. So, but like I said, the game's definitely got to fall within certain parameters, things that I definitely want to check out. But most of the games are a lot of indie titles I've never even heard of. But who knows? I mean, the thing is I shouldn't shit on like indie companies because I know a lot of these indie companies, like some of those games will surprise you. And like I did think about like at some point when we get caught up on our meaty list of games, like of actually diving into some more indie titles and showcasing some of those smaller game studios and titles that people have never even heard of and stuff like that, because sometimes you really can find some freaking gems. And not only like some of you guys have come to me with some of these just gems of games that small indie titles that nobody's ever even heard of. The game's freaking $10 on Steam. You know, it's got like 400 reviews, and when you play it and it's like, whoa, this game's actually amazing. You know what I mean? So I have been thinking about checking out more indie titles, maybe have one indie title in rotation, and kind of go from there, but we'll see. Oh, Ronan with the super chat. Thank you so much. 3 cheers for staying out there. Man, like I said, I like to be pretty transparent with you guys. Now, if somebody came to me with like a super huge offer, you know what I mean? Like life-changing amounts of money, and they're like, hey, promote our product. Like, I would hope chat would understand, but it would have to be something pretty significant. And, you know, if you guys seen me doing something that seemed a little out of pocket, just you guys would probably know, like, okay, yeah, like I'll give you guys the good old wink. You know what I mean? Hey guys, it is what it is. But no, I've never gotten any offers like that. So Lewis, I'm not very good at video editing. Not very good at it, but video editing takes a lot of time, and it's definitely something that you get better at as you do. I just don't have that time. Like my stream schedule is so much. I stream twice a day, you know, 6 to 8 hours a day on average. And I don't have any other time in there. Any outside of live stream, I'm always doing something else. I'm with the family. I got, you know, 3 kids, a wife, a whole household that I'm trying to take care of and juggle. And I just don't have the time, unfortunately. As much as I would love to, man, if I put any more time into YouTube anymore, I would be neglecting my, family, my kids, for sure. Cause I mean, I there's borderline where I got to miss certain events and things like that just to keep up with this anyways. And I already feel like I'm skirting that line to where it's just becoming too much. It's starting to, you know, invade my personal life. And, I know with any business, that's just kind of how it is. You know what I mean? Especially being self-employed doing this, it's always going to kind of invade your personal life. But I definitely try to make sure, you know, my kids are my family's the most important thing. I do this for my family, and I don't want to hurt my family by doing this. You know what I mean? Because that's so ass backwards. It's like I do this, I put so much heart and effort into this to, you know, for my family, for you guys. But at the same time, like, how does that make sense to put so much heart and effort into something that's quote unquote for my family, but then it ends up hurting them in the end? It doesn't make any sense. And at that point, that's just kind of where it becomes an addiction, and that's people's excuse. Oh, well, I'm doing it for my family, but it's like, bro, you're hurting your family. You know what I mean? Like you're not. So I try to keep that. I don't want to put the blinders on. I try to stay pretty self-aware about that type of stuff. And it's awesome because, you know, a lot of you guys in the community kind of keep me in check too. You guys will come and be like, hey man, you know, go spend time with your family, or go do this, take a day off. And it's like, I wish I could, you know. I tell you guys all the time, if you take one day off in YouTube, it could be pretty bad. Just one day, guys, because you got to remember, I get paid for views, for you know, people watching my content for the day. And let's just say on average, I make $100 a day, right? And if I don't stream that day, I just don't get paid, period. You know what I mean? I might get some residuals from like you guys going back and watching other things, but for the most part, I don't really make anything. You know what I mean? It's just that you'll see the line, and it'll just go whoop, it drops all the way down, and then I'll come back, and then it never goes all the way back up either. What happens is that it goes down, and then it slowly climbs back up, and it takes you about 2 to 3 days to actually get back up to where you were. So you miss one day, your shit drops. I couldn't even imagine if I took a week off, dude, it'd take me months, chat, to recover from something like that. Months to recover. And I don't have paid days off being a YouTuber. It's not like I got PTO time I could put in. Nah, it's just, it doesn't exist. Like chat, you guys are my PTO. You know what I mean? So It's a lot harder than people, you know, like you look at your job, I'm just not going to work today. I fucking got, you know, 10 sick days saved up. I'm going to use one of them. It is what it is. You know what I mean? You just kind of take the day off. Yeah. No, I gotta prepare for days off. I gotta record shit in advance and then try to prep it up and make sure my day, you know, and it's at that point, it's a lot of effort. George asks, if someone is starting out, should they be putting out content every day? It all depends, George. I mean, the thing you always hear is they always tell people to make sure you're at least putting out content once a week. That's like 4 times a month. Okay. That's the like bare minimum YouTube recommends. Like my YouTube rep said, make sure you're putting content out once a week. I'm like, dude, once a week. I think at a minimum, you should be putting out content at least every other day. Daily is a lot for, you know, for anybody, especially if you have a full-time job and a family, because you're not getting anything out of it, especially in the beginning. You're just putting a lot of time in and you're not getting anything out. And then even when you do start getting stuff back, it's not a whole lot. Like, and I tried telling people, like, when you finally do get monetized and you start getting paid on YouTube, I feel like everybody gets just clotheslined by how minimal the payouts are. Like, I think my first ever payout for a whole month on YouTube, guys, no bullshit, for a whole month, you ready for this? Was like $200. Literally for 30 days of work. And I was streaming almost every single day, multiple times a day. My first payout, my month, I think was like $200. Yeah. So that like, and it doesn't get much, it didn't get much better for months and months and months. You know, and then eventually you get up to like 500 and then you get up to like, you get up to like $1,000, you know, and then it starts feeling like, okay, you know, this is pretty good. You know what I mean? But yeah, you're when you first get monetized, dude, there is no money in it, like at all. It's so that's why I tell people, when you get into this, like, don't do it for the money, because there is, like, you could literally do anything else and make 10 times more than somebody starting out doing this. Now it does take time, like over time, if you do get really, really big, like the one thing that was carrying my channel for the longest was donations. Like I had just such generous community, you know, people coming out, they donate freaking $500, you know, they donate $100, they become an elite. So there was always these big moments that would really, really like boost up the amount of money I made. You know, so then I'd make like $2,000-$3,000 in a month, you know what I mean? Which is fucking, you know, a lot of money. And then, you know, but then the problem with donations is donations are very inconsistent, and you can't depend on people to just always have money to give you. You know what I mean? I don't like to do that. So my goal was to just get away from donations, and I never considered them in my finances. So it's like, if I made $300 on ad revenue from YouTube for the month, but $600 in donations, I would only, when it came to the amount of money I made, I only considered the ad revenue, because ad revenue is consistent. That's just my that's my straight line that's going to go across, and donations were just extra, because I swear, chat, there's months where I wouldn't get any money in donations. You know, so the one month I can get $1,000, the next month I can get $20. You know what I mean? And if you sit there and you bank on people donating, that's when you start having to beg for donations. You start having to come out, hey guys, you know, donate to the channel. And I don't want that. Like, I don't want you guys to feel like you have to do that. I want you guys to be able to come here, relax, and just watch the videos, and that's it. You know what I mean? Because the world's fucking tough. You know what I mean? Finances are hard right now. And some people, and I've literally seen videos of Twitch streamers and other streamers being like, oh, bro, you ain't got $5 you could donate. Man, some people don't got fucking $5, dude. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, some people don't got fucking expendable income. They can't even afford to give you a fucking dollar, dude. I've been there. I've literally, me and my wife were so poor, we ate out the fucking dollar store. Like I had to choose what bills I wasn't gonna pay that month just so I could put fucking gas in my car and food, you know, and go to the dollar store and buy food. You know what I mean? Like I know what it's like. So I don't sit here and
here's a can of dog food for Winston. Dog.
Armika, you don't have to do that. Seriously, thank you so much. Out here just dropping the 10. And George with the super chairs 120. Don't spend it all. Hey man. Thank you so much, brother. But like I don't want my viewers to feel obligated that they have to spend money, you know, to support me, because the fact that you guys sit here and watch the videos and ads fucking pop up and you watch the ad or you skip the ad or whatever happens, that's it. You know, I make most of the money I make now is off of ad revenue, and that is how I want it to be, because I still get to do what I do. You guys still get to keep your money, and it's a win-win for everybody. You know what I mean? Because you guys are supporting me. Like, and I try to tell people all the time, because people are, dude, I wish I could donate. And I try to tell you guys, the fact that you're watching my videos, you are financially supporting my channel. And that's all you need to do. That's it. Bottom line, boom. Like, now, granted, super chats, members, donations, obviously they help. You know, obviously it pads the low months, because viewership is a very up and down roller coaster. One month you can make $1,000. Next month you can make $4,000. Then you could drop down to $500. You know what I mean? It kind of all depends on the games we're playing and, you know, what's going on, whether I'm playing things that a lot of people are enjoying, whether people aren't really feeling what I'm playing. So the viewership is up and down, up and down. And donations, super chats definitely bring some consistency to the lows, because yeah, there's some months that I'm like, dude, this is bad, man. Everything we're playing is a fucking dud, and I'm worried about it. I'm like, babe, we might have, I'm saying, I literally tell the wife, I'm like, we might have to, you know, cut back on some stuff this month, because yeah, things are getting a little tight. And she's like, all right, you know, I got it. And we kind of just adjust. But, you know, super chats, donations, memberships, obviously they help. You know what I mean? I'm not sitting here saying like that you guys that do that stuff for me, it's meaningless. No, that shit definitely means the world to me. But at the end of the day, I want my viewers to know, I want you all to know that it's not
sure how much you get from this, but keep doing what you do. Be right facing fist, beer mugs, 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 beer mugs.
There it is. It's too easy. No, but Tim, thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate that, brother. Jabbar, I appreciate that, man. And Edward, holy shit, with a huge super tattoo. I appreciate that, brother. Dude, what currency is that even? That's a first, dude. I've never seen that. RON? Romanian? Dude, that's dope as shit, bro. Patrick, I appreciate the support, brother. It means the world to me. It really does. Nah, but yeah, it's rough. You know what I mean, guys? And coming, like, I've been borderline, you know, homeless. Chat. Like, I know there's people out there that have been way worse off than I have been. But like me and my wife, like back in the day, guys, it was so bad. I thought I was going to lose everything. I thought I was going to lose my house. I was going to lose my. I literally had the car I bought from somebody.
There ya go.
He literally showed up at my house to repossess the car, and I had to point a gun in his face, and it was this whole fucking situation. It was a mess, guys. Because he was literally trying to repossess the car that I had. My wife was pregnant, about to have our first child. We were so poor, we didn't have money for food. We were eating at her mother's house every day. I was going to lose my house. I was unemployed. It was bad, guys. Like we have been in the trenches. We've been down in the depths. So trust me when I say I know what it's like. You know what I mean? I know exactly what it's like to be struggling. You know what I mean? So. And I know that's a majority of people nowadays. You know, the economy is fucking garbage. You know what I mean? And that's not just like the American economy. It's everywhere. You know what I mean? Everywhere in every part of the world, everybody's fucking struggling right now. You know what I mean? So the fact that some of you guys even, you know, go out of your way to donate me fucking $1, literally $1. I'm like, dude, holy fuck, bro. Like, I appreciate it because I know, like, taking fucking $5-10 out of your hard-earned money and just giving it to me, like, that shit, I can't express to you. Like, I understand what that, you know, like, what that means. Like, I know how that feels. You know what I mean? So I got nothing but love and respect for you. Like thank you so much. The fact that you would fucking even consider doing something like that, like, thank you. Like, you know, thank you. It doesn't feel like as appropriate because, you know, like, there's so much more that goes to that shit. So, no, it's ridiculous, guys. And some of you guys, you know, and I come in here and I see some people just cabal all out, freaking drop $100. And like, sometimes when I tell you guys, I can't even comprehend that shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, dude, you literally just took somebody's whole day, if not 2 days worth of pay, and just gave it to me. Like, how is that not mind-blowing, chat? And then people don't understand. Like, yes, I'll stop my fucking stream and tell somebody till I'm blue in the face, thank you, because they literally just gave me a whole fucking day's worth of wages. That shit is that does, like, I can't even explain to you guys how fucking huge some of that, like, something like that is. And I'll never not, like, react that way. It's just always, it means so much to me. I don't know. I can't even fucking explain it, guys. That shit is crazy. You know, like, Ming, no, you don't know, Ming, you don't have to do that, bro. I don't even know what that is. Thank you so much. It is huge because of the color. But holy shit, brother. Thank you so much. Hope you never lose anything ever again. Lots of love from India. You rock, man. I know you're going through. Keep the hustle alive. We are the hustle generation. There it is. Thank you so much, Ming. Seriously, I really appreciate that. Elster, man, with the 3 months, man. It's $4 at the moment. I don't know when I can. We love your. Hey, I appreciate you, brother. Hey, man. It's tough, guys. It really, really is tough. You know what I mean? And it's like sometimes I can't, like, articulate what I want to say properly because I'm not the most intelligent person, but I do get quite, like, in my feelings and emotional when it comes to a lot of this stuff with you guys, because I truly can't express to you, like, how much your guys' support means to, like, me and my family. And all I could really do is say thank you. And every time I do that, I feel like fucking shit because I'm like, yo, this isn't enough. Like, I want there to be a way that I could show you guys how much that shit really means. And I don't know how. Like, all I could do is freaking make more videos and more streams. And I just feel like it's never enough. Like, I can never live up, like your guys' generosity and support is up here. And I'm, like, down here. You know what I mean? And I'm struggling to try to, like, just, I want it to be like an even exchange, and I just feel like I'll never be able to get there, dude. Ever. George, holy shit, brother. Coming in, dropping the 5 gifted, man. I really appreciate it, dude. And
you do well. I hope you never lose anything ever again. Lots of love from India. You rock, man. I know what you're going through. Keep the hustle alive. We are the hustle generation.
Again, thank you so much for that, man. I really appreciate it, dude. George dropping the 5 gifted. I really appreciate that, brother. Jordan, welcome to the family. Thank you so much for the membership. Laid back coming in, dropping the super chat. I really appreciate it. Eddie, I appreciate you too, man. Seriously, thank you. Mick, that is a huge, huge super chat. Seriously, man. That is absolutely mind-blowing. Thank you so much. Tim dropping the gifted, and Ming received it. There it is. Thank you so much, Tim. I appreciate it. Rashad Rogers with the super chat. Guys, you guys don't have to. We're literally talking about how you guys don't have to do this. Sorry if you guys hear my daughter. My kid just got home from school, so. And I'm in a new open area. But Rashad, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate the super chat. Oh, we're keeping you, Brian. You can't stop. I know. I mean, the thing is I tell people when it comes to live streaming and like doing YouTube, even if I wasn't getting paid, it's like just become, it's just like a lifestyle thing. You know what I mean? It's like, I could never imagine myself like not streaming. So yeah, it's definitely wicked weird.
We're keeping you, Brian. You can't stop streaming. Eva, rolling on the floor laughing.
Oh, Madman, the time you pour into your channel is payment enough. I mean, I don't feel like it is though, man. Like I always try to feel like, I try to just like, what can I do more? You know what I mean? I feel like I need to do more. You know what I mean? And I don't know if that's just when you're in a situation or a position like this, where you have such great people around you. Like you guys are so great. The generosity is so great that I feel like everything I do is subpar. And I struggle with that, guys. I really do. You know, I sit here and I'm like, man, I'm not doing enough. Like I can't tell you guys how many days I really sit here and I'm like, I'm not doing enough. I'm not doing enough for my members. And I've said this before, especially with channel members. Like I have channel members that pay money to me every month. And when you look at my channel in a whole, outside of like cool emojis that you guys can use and having your name highlighted in chat, I don't really do anything else for my members outside of that. And then people will come and be like, oh, well, what about member only streams? But then this is where it comes down to this. And you guys tell me if I'm wrong for this, but when it comes to members only streams, now I'm putting out content that only members can watch. And now I'm pay gating my content. And I don't want that because there could be one of you guys who has been a viewer of mine for fucking 4 years now, and you just don't have the expendable income. You just don't got it. But you're still supporting me. You're watching every fucking live stream I put out. You're commenting, you're sharing, you're dropping comments and likes on every single thing I do. And now
I started watching in 21. I was unemployed, struggling with mental H. You, Crystal N. _bootgang. Helped me to find myself, get better and return to work.
Paul, you know I'm glad that we could be here for you, brother. And you know you've been here for us too, man. I appreciate the love and the support. Seriously, dude. But now, like I was saying, I look that viewer in the face who's been supporting me, and I'm like, because you don't have money, you can't watch this live stream. I can't fucking do it, guys. I'm sorry. I know that there are other content creators out there that do member-only streams for the community and stuff like that, and there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not bashing those people at all that do it. I just can't do it. I can't fucking do it.
Brian, your streams have been part of my daily life for like 3 years now. And your entertainment and enthusiasm during the streams is unparalleled. Beer mugs beer.
Tim, thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate that, dude. Seriously, Tim. Man, the amount of love and support you've been showing lately, Tim, too, has been absolutely insane, dude. I want you to know that shit does not go unnoticed, dude. But it's just hard, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to pay gate content. Even if it's like something like that, like members first content, that's still pay gating, because if somebody wants to watch that, now they got to wait, you know what I mean? And it's just not how I do things. Yeah, it's just it's rough, guys. So I know that it's like it's spit in the face to my members. It's, you know, kind of too. You know what I mean? It is messed up in that right too. So I don't know. I'm trying to figure some out, guys. I don't know. I can't do it, dude. It's just rough. It's rough. DVS girl, thank you so much for the huge super chat. Much love. Not only is your content great, but you as a person are also. I really appreciate that. Seriously. Rashad with the super chat. I messed up earlier. You're the first streamers I've ever donated to. Just started streaming, and hear you speak about your struggles inspires. Hey, and I definitely would like to be here for, you know, Yeah, there is going to be some weird noises. Like I said, the stream environment is not ideal, guys. The office is currently being worked on, so there's going to be some noises in the background over the next few days. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, the one thing I could do, actually, hold on one sec. I don't want to hit any of those switches. So I have to figure this out for later anyways. Let's drop this down. No, that's going to be loud no matter what. I'll have to tinker out that later. Nah, they're working on the office though.
Much love. Not only is your content great, but you as a person are awesome.
Richie, thank you so much for the gifted, brother. I also appreciate that, man. Whoever receives that, welcome to the fam. Yeah, the roof's super messed up. It's super uneven too. Yeah, guys, they pulled I had a drop ceiling in my office and they pulled it up and the whole ceiling's like, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. So what am I playing next? I'm not sure. I think maybe Dying Light 2 was on the agenda. Yeah, I think we're going to play a little bit more Dying Light 2 tonight. Because we got to make some space, guys. Like this game's, finished. Because here at the end of this week, we got some stuff coming up, guys. We got freaking Dragon Dogma 2, that Ronin game. So that's 2 big games coming out just at the end of this week. So it's gonna be nice. Yeah, we're gonna be checking out more Telltale games in the future, George. I'm thinking about doing maybe even revisiting the Walking Dead games. Yeah, the roof is just a roof. Obviously, you guys know like roofs are fucking expensive. We have our garage has been leaking for what almost since we moved in. Our roof was leaking in the garage, but it wasn't in the main part of the house, so we didn't really care. Like, not that we didn't care, but it wasn't just top priority. It was in our garage. We don't really put anything in that area anyways, so it just kind of leaked until we had a little bit of extra cash to try to get it fixed, and then they came and fixed that. And now it's just like, yeah, but oh man, shingles and stuff, that shit is so expensive, dude. I did not expect it to be that expensive. I told Chris, I was like, yo, maybe we'll just slap on one of them metal roofs. But I remember back in the day, metal roofs used to be cheaper than shingles. And now metal roofs are more expensive, which doesn't make any sense. I thought metal roofs were supposed to be like the cheap way to do it. It's crazy.
It takes a village, but thankfully we are social animals. Give a look at Lil Guardsman, it looks fun.
Hey, Madman, thank you so much. I've never heard of that. Lil Guardsman? Hey, if anything, drop that in Discord in the game requests so I remember. Michael, you knocking out roofs, dude? It's expensive, man. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be playing a remake of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Snake Eater is actually my favorite Metal Gear Solid game of all time. Absolutely love it. $16,000 to get. Oh my God. we wanted to turn my because we don't have a lot of bedrooms in this house. I got 3 kids. And right now my boys have to share a room and they're starting to get older. So we're trying to figure out, so we got an attic and we want to turn my attic into bedrooms for them. But in order to do so, I got to take this old ass like chimney thing out that's up there, which is going to leave a hole in the roof, which means they're going to have to peel back the shingles, lay the plywood, re-shingle the roof. And I'm like, dude, I don't even know how fucking much that's going to cost, dude. I can't even imagine how much that shit's going to cost. It's going to be ridiculous. And then they got to cut a hole in my roof right where I'm sitting right now, and then build stairs so they could walk up there. Because right now my attic's got one of those like little like pull down things with the little ladders, and I was like, I can't have my kids going up in that into the. I mean, I technically could, but no, we got to try to figure out how to get like stairs. I've never played Little Nightmares. No, I haven't. You send them up the chimney. Dude, it's not even a real chimney either. It's just one of the, it's like a vent for gas. And my whole house is pretty much all switched to electric. The only thing I still have that's even gas in my house is our water heater, our furnace. The water heater or whatever. And once I got to switch that over to electric, and the guy said once I switch that over to electric, I can remove the chimney. I don't got to take the whole thing out, but I can knock it down to the the floor level of the attic at least, and then we'll be good. They'll be able to block it off, and I'll be able to put a floor and all that stuff. But the rest of the chimney is just gonna stay hidden in the wall. Yeah, I get no point in ripping the whole fucking thing out. It would cost a fortune, and it's just unnecessary. Have I played? Spec Ops: The Line. That game sounds so familiar. I feel like I did play it back in the day. I don't know if I beat it, but I feel like I did play it. But then when people were talking about it, it didn't sound like it. I don't know. It was like not familiar. It was like familiar, but then not familiar at the same time. I think maybe I seen a trailer for it, and that was it. I don't know though, because I remember it was in like. I remember there being mad sand and like a sandstorm, but I don't remember anything outside of that. So I don't know if it was a trailer I seen or whatever. I'd have to look into it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like I said, I'd have to watch a trailer on a game, and if I did play it though, what year did it come out? Does anybody know what year it came out? Was it like what 2018, 2019? $2012? Ooh. I probably didn't play it then. If it came out in 2012. Yeah, it was definitely what month? Does anybody know what month it came out? Yeah, I don't think I played it though. Not in 2012. Controversial scenes in that game? It depends on how bad it really is, George. If it's just some video game killing and shit like that. I mean, you've seen we tortured people. We tortured people on GTA 5 and we were all right. We were all right, dude. June of 2012. Yeah, I definitely didn't play it then. Nah. Has some disturbing scenes. That's wicked. Nah, I mean, that's the thing about it. You know what I mean? It's just a video game. The only time YouTube really has issues with stuff is when it's real life violence. Like if you show anything that portrays real life violence, they'll age restrict your video 18 and older. But video game violence, it kind of just depends. I've never really had any issues. There's been a couple times I've been demonetized if a game gets too crazy, but that's like few and far between. Mike, thank you so much for the 11 months, brother. Thank you. I really appreciate that, dude. Keep being you, brother. That's why I'm here. And I appreciate you being here. Almost a year, Michael. Almost a year, dude. His sanity begins to deteriorate as he begins to experience hallucinations and slowly realizes the horror of war. Oh, shit. Yeah, that sounds kind of cool, man. You have to shoot a baby? What? Yeah, I definitely ain't played that game before. Damn. That's fucking dark, dude. Holy shit. That's crazy. But all right, guys, I'm gonna go. We're gonna get squared away because I got to get my next stream going here shortly. As you guys know, I'm now streaming in the the area outside of my kids' room, so I can't stay out super late anymore because they got to go to sleep. So I'm gonna go get everything squared away, and we'll be jumping in doing one more stream today. And like I said, it's probably gonna be some Dying Light 2. We've got some good games to look forward to at the end of this week, plus Wednesday also, guys. Wednesday, I believe I'm going to be able to get my hands on some booster boxes of Temporal Forces, which is that new Pokemon set that came out. So I might be doing some opening opening up some of that. As you guys know, I'm trying to build the master set for that bad boy. And so we might hop on later on that night, do a little bit of that, kind of just hang out, chill. I'll probably do like an open Q&A. You guys can ask any questions, especially if you don't care about Pokemon and shit. You guys can still come hang out, bullshit, and ask questions about anything, really. But all right, I love you guys. If I don't see you guys later on in the next stream, you have a great rest of your day. And for everybody else, hey, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.